Back here with Augie, back at the creek. Isn't it pretty? It's nice to come and enjoy nature. Give me a minute. One-handed Karen is trying to get settled here. Um, I'm going to be doing something a little bit different this year, as I'll be writing a book, and it'll be about herbs and some of the stuff that I've been dealing with this winter. As a matter of fact, the first sentence in my book is, "My winter from hell began in July." It's been rough. I was 62 in August, and I've always been this can do, will do, has the strength, has the gumption person that always felt like I can do anything. Now I'm just, well, I'm feeling a little bit better, but I feel my age, and that pisses me off to the royal end. So I decided to write this book because I've learned a few things, and I'm a person that likes to save money and has not necessarily had good luck with the medical system. So I want to study for myself, but I learn better if I share it. So I'll be sharing with you what's been going on. It all started in July. I threw a book bag over my shoulder and it popped. And I thought, it's going to hurt for a couple days. Well, yeah. By October, I went and had x-rays and MRIs, and I was diagnosed with what's called frozen shoulder. And it's since then, took a couple more months, but it went into the other shoulder. So there's that. And then let's see, the migrating arthritis in my hips and knees that literally would, it's devastating and life-changing. There were times that I think my 88-year-old mother probably was moving easier and better than me. The pain was phenomenal. So, searching for answers and trying to figure out what the heck is going on with me, and my body feeling like it was attacking itself. And yes, it was. Ends up I have an autoimmune disease called Lyme. Well, wouldn't that make sense? I'm either out in the woods hiking or collecting up dead trees for firewood or collecting herbs. It's no wonder. I've been bit by ticks so many times, and I've thought maybe I had Lyme, but it was confirmed with blood tests, and certainly it hits people in various different ways, but for me, it's been the migrating arthritis that is incredibly painful. So I've spent a small fortune on supplements and tools for living. Like, can you imagine not being able to bend over and pick something up? So you have to have one of those little grabby tools, you know, you squeeze it and it picks things up for you. And yeah, yeah, not good. So in dealing with Lyme, you're dealing with your immune system. You're dealing with um, out of control inflammation, which mine was. My numbers were so high, it was just downright scary. Um, so I spent a lot of money on supplements and a lot of time studying. And I found that people who have gone through either frozen shoulder or um, Lyme, the ones who have dealt with it for years are the ones who know more than, believe it or not, your doctor. And that's one of the things my book is going to be dealing with, is the fact that um, there's medical conditions that are just not studied, and particularly Lyme is one of them, which just angers me because so many people are affected by it. As a matter of fact, the CDC says 476,000 people a year are diagnosed with it. So why don't they do more to help? They're back stuck in the 1980s, truthfully. Anyway, so with all these different supplements that they suggest and herbs that they suggest, it was wintertime, so I had to buy them. And what I thought was, I'm looking at dandelions and nettle, and what else am I seeing? Um, Broadleaf plantain. Will they help me? I have them in my backyard. It's free. I have turkey tail up on the hill, turkey tail mushroom, and they're free. So what I'm trying to do is look at the different herbs that are known to help, particularly people with Lyme, and comparing them with what's in my backyard, or might be in your backyard, and would it help you too? Another really big deal is what we eat. I have so radically changed my diet. Um, Absolutely no sugars, no alcohol for the longest time. I can handle like a little glass of wine every now and then now, but for the longest time I couldn't. And shoot, one of the benefits is I've lost 35 pounds since December. Yay! So, anyway, um, I believe the book is going to be called Foraging for Answers. And I'm just simply going to share what I've learned and how it's affected me. And hopefully it'll help somebody else. So I invite you um, this year, as we look at herbs maybe in a different way, for me, maybe in a more serious way, to say, what can I do to stay well? I was just talking to my mom on the phone, and she really hurt herself on Easter. She broke her hip and had some uh, internal bleeding, and she's now in a rehabilitation facility for PT and getting herself up on her feet. But she says, you know what, Karen? You just never know, do you? So you have to enjoy every day of life. So um, with that in mind, I choose to get up and be grateful. And I hope that what I can learn for myself will help others as well. So have a good day.